Today on the show, we kick off our made-to-order series with CEC Tuning in Miami. We check in with Carl Nadeau for a snapshot on the sport of drifting, and I try out Car2Go. Welcome to the Auto123 show. I'm Donna Mailing Park. Let's do this. But first, let's go to the studio, pull into the pit stop, grab a couple of magazines, and fill you up on the most interesting news.
Whoa, so this is what a green screen looks like? Looks more like the Green Giant's front door.
Matt, over here.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, so yeah, Donna wants me to do a pit stop, but I thought, you know, instead of educating you and giving you all the latest information and interesting stuff, anyhow, you can get that on Auto123.com, I'm going to quiz you guys. I'm going to show you a few pictures, you know, but not the whole car, just bits and pieces. They're going to be manipulated a little bit, and you're going to have to guess what they are. You'll be able to get the information and the answers on Auto123.com as well. So car number one. This is the car that put motorsports, now I'm talking about real motorsports, namely rallying, on the map for me. The enormous success of this car in the World Rally Championship is what put it on the top of my list of dream cars by the late 1990s. A 276 horsepower, 2-liter turbocharged engine helped some guy called Tommy Mäkinen, if you've heard of him, win 4 championships. And now, car number two. Although this may seem wrong, this brand was known and will be in the near future for its performance cars. Based on a very regular car, this rear-drive coupe quickly became a tuner and collector special. With horsepower numbers cruising the ton, I'm talking 1,000 horsepower, this turbocharged V6 was well qualified for some serious melting rubber. Number 3. If you're my age, you'll remember this vehicle making many guest appearances on Beverly Hills 90210 as Brian Austin Green's ride. What it's most famous for is serving in the army, saving the Queen, catching the bad guys, climbing just about anything, anywhere. And here's a little clue. It's the short one of the two, not the long one. Now in 4th position. This is the first car that I ever drove. No, as you can see, it's not a sports car, and it will certainly not take a corner on 2 wheels. You can, though, have yourself and 8 of your closest friends go and play frisbee at the park with. This car featured a monster 5-liter V8 that put out a heroic 140 horsepower and which loved the gas, believe me. And lastly, number 5. Now, I owned one of these in the mid-1990s. This was a real Q-ship, a stealth fighter, the one that flew under the radar every time. Its turbocharged 2.2-liter 4-cylinder engine put out, according to the maker, 145 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. But everyone who drove one knew that the number was well closer to 170, maybe even 180 horsepower. Now, with the right intake and exhaust modifications, which obviously I had, you can make some serious fun of the average Mustang GT from the same time period. So there it is, my list of 5 mystery cars. Now I know some of these are a little bit difficult, but if you can figure them all out, well, you have some serious social issues like I do, and you should seriously get outside and do that oil change you've been thinking about for 6 months.